I did that last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
so excited.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, all right. What is it? It's 5:00 something. I would like to call this meeting to order. And are there any additions to the agenda? No, okay, then I think we should review the minutes of the last meeting. And if there are any changes, corrections, additions,
Remind me the date for that meeting.
I think it was July 10th.
July 10th, I just saw it. Yep, that's.
there are none. Could I have a motion to accept the minutes?
I have a question under the building report. It says that carpet color was picked, but I didn't know if this was a carpet color for the shed
That's.
or if we picked for the library.
I wasn't at the meeting.
Okay.
Sorry, that was for the shed,
Okay,
yes. Because I don't think we picked it for the, we
I
definitely.
think everybody kind of
think it
put
was
their
just a
suggestions
conversation
out.
about- I
Yeah,
don't remember a conversation about the
Yeah.
whole building.
Yeah, nice carpet.
okay.
Right.
And then under new business, I think it should, instead of reading library evaluations should be finished by July. They should be handed out by July.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the form to
Yeah.
evaluate you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Be distributed. By the September meeting. By September.
Well, it was handed out in July because we don't meet in August.
Oh, so sorry.
And then
should be-
it
okay, yeah, I got it.
discussed,
Library should be distributed in July.
right.
And then we'll discuss it in September.
Thank you.
So do I have a motion to approve
With
the
those
minutes?
changes.
Motion to approve.
Second,
Second.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, no. Good. Okay, financial report. With us.
Well, let me just get to the page. Starting with the summary capitals, nothing really changed there. The balance is 110,207.13. So that, nothing really changed there. The general, which is the library building, it's 19% greater than the budget. 19% of the budget, sorry. Probably the only thing of note there is the fact that the AC, the electricity is high. It's more than, really, year to date, for 2 months, we should be like 16.6% of the budget, and we're 23% there. So that's probably gonna go down, now that we're not using AC as much.
So is it higher than it has been in past summers?
I don't think so.
I,
I think that's kind of a seasonal fluctuation that I would imagine is usually about the same.
yeah. I did bring that monthly look by look to be with me.
It'll be a lot lower, like in the, by January, you know.
I hope so.
It's also been a much colder summer, so. Yeah.
Yes,
mine's
it
higher.
has been. My fear is it's supposed to be a much colder winter too, so
Yeah.
you might run into problems later on. Let's hope not. So turning to the budget status report,
May I ask about warrants first before I go there?
oh,
This is, do you have that on the list? You usually have.
It's here.
Yeah, just so I can close out the.
yep. The warrants are 2,871.55. Sorry, because I didn't do my little notes. I didn't.
No,
have-
no, it's okay, so I have it in front of me.
No,
And those are just all, not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just sign those as we go, so I can't forget.
so going into the budget status report, the library revenue, it's obviously, it's not very much. The property tax allocation is a quarterly allotment, so that won't happen until later. 4 months, period 4 probably. Of note here is library expenses are 21.83% of budget. And basically salary expenses, some of that is due to seasonality of the assistant librarian where she does more hours in the summer and that should be going back down to 1 day per week. The other, and so any related expenses would also be high as well. And then we have the computer managed services and computer software. And, this has some seasonality in there. Part of that is, the streaming, so you might have to talk to the
Well,
streaming service.
The seasonality of it is that we get kind of all our annual subscription bills in the summertime. So we got the bill for Library World, which is how we operate the catalog. We will get the bill for the audiobook and ebook program. And then we got accepted to the Biblio Plus program this year too, which will be video streaming for our patrons. So,
Thank you. So. And
How will that work?
I'll talk about it later.
good question. Really, the only other thing is library supplies. Again, that's also seasonal
Mhm.
front loading, I think, and then we should see that sort of taper off towards the end of the year. Any questions? Because I'll be glad to follow up on it. And then the general ledger, basically warrants are 2,871.55. And our current year balance, fund balance for the current year is 17,682. So the ending balance is negative 6066.34. And again, reminder that we haven't got our appropriations yet for the quarter, so that's gonna affect that balance.
682.
And that's all I have.
Thank you.
May I just ask the fund balance of 17,682, just so I don't write it incorrectly?
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, the book sale is open.
Yay.
We had about 10 people come and help, which was perfect because some folks just shelved in the shed. Some folks brought stuff up from the basement and then some folks packed stuff downstairs for the people to bring it upstairs. And I think it would be nice to send a note to the community hall committee, thanking them for the use of their space downstairs.
Yeah.
Our new to us summer reading challenge was pretty successful, more than the traditional log, like reading log format. So kids and adults had to read 3 books, tell a staff member 2 things about any of the 3 books, and then they would get 1 free ice cream cone to Harborside, and we gave away 18, which is
Yeah.
more participation, I think, than we've had in the past 5 years combined.
was a hot
And.
Everyone likes ice cream.
And Harborside donated the ice cream, so that was great. We also had a really great reading and discussion series this year. This is kind of the themed series that runs the length of the summer. Someone from the Vermont Humanities Council comes to lead the programs. So that was really well attended. People really liked the theme this year, which was reading things like the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence and stuff like that. So that was good too.
Maybe you should run one of those groups in
Mm.
DC.
Yeah.
Radicalized by common decency. Let me ask you a question.
Of course.
Just 'cause I was typing, I was thinking about this. Should the note for the community hall, I mean, we could make a specific recommendation so that it sits in the committee, in the minutes, although I always say just as submitted by
Mhm.
librarian, but should that come from the president of the board? So
It could,
happens
yeah.
to another committee chair. I'm just trying to think of
Yeah.
how we've done it. I'm not, how we've done it in the past. I don't know.
I can ask Diane about doing that.
Yes. Or not, it's just whatever she wants, but should probably give her the option to decide.
I would like to assume she would not mind.
No, I think she would not at all. She'd like to do it, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right,
From our chair.
yeah, yeah.
Chair.
who is absent at this? meeting?
Our
Which
chair.
is why she's being assigned.
Yeah, yeah, we love that. So with all respect.
Yeah, so last year we had tried to get, well, we had just missed the deadline for Biblio Plus. And so this year I caught it just in time. And this is a free to our patrons streaming platform. They can watch as many things as they want. There's no checkout limits or loan periods on things. And it is surprisingly affordable. It's less than $200 for us for the year.
Wow.
I will have to figure out some like behind the scenes kind of computery stuff, which I'm hoping VC3 can help me with. So that, because it's all connected to people's library cards.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah. And I mean, there's lots of shows, movies, all genres, family friendly stuff, like, I mean, tons of stuff.
This is like a really good thing to advertise. I mean, not in the.
Yeah.
But just because it's such it's an expense, and the family struggle.
Yep.
So, subscribe to service.
Yeah, so, and it would be free to our patrons, and yeah, there's no patron caps, full unlimited simultaneous use is how they describe it.
One of the things we should probably ask for then is to see at the end of the year, how many patrons
Use
use
this.
it.
I'm sure we can get views,
That's what I would think.
yeah,
I'm sure it's gonna be popular, but just to make sure
um,
people know, yeah. We do lose track.
And
of-
how will you
lose
let
track
people
of stuff.
know, patrons?
probably like Front Porch Forum and,
Yeah.
It might be a way to get more patrons.
right, yeah.
Come
So
in,
is it
come in
through-
and pick up your card or come in and sign up.
Is it through your computer? Is it through a smart TV?
I think you can. Yeah, you can download the Biblio Plus app on your smart TV, tablet, computer, or mobile
Yeah,
device.
just like any other streaming service.
Yeah.
Any other major app store, including Apple, Android, Amazon, or Roku. Or you can also go directly to biblioplus.com.
Okay.
So you don't have to go through Amazon, yeah.
Yeah.
And it says they're
Brian, good dog.
constantly adding new stuff.
So-
No waits, no holds, which is a big problem with Libby. So, yeah,
No, and it will also tell them what they need to do to sign up for.
oh, yeah, yeah, we'll take care of all that.
Showing up in person. Anyway, what, okay,
Well,
guys.
And they
Second.
shouldn't have to come in to sign up. If you already have a library card, we should be able
Just
to
inform you
instruct them how to know, yeah, how to get on.
Oh.
Um, but they sent out like a test account to play with and it was really easy. Like, I don't even think oh, well, we didn't have to create an account, but I mean, we just put our information in and right there, we were able to watch stuff. So it was nice. Yeah, so the hardest part will be getting it set up just because it's computer stuff, but hopefully I'll get. And lots of other libraries in the state have it, so I think there will be resources to help, so. Yeah. Our Adopt an Author program is also gaining traction. I think we have 5 or 6 different folks who have adopted authors or titles. And so we're slowly ordering the books for them. So,
So can I just ask a quick question
Yeah.
so I understand? So I like an author
mhm.
and I buy 3 books a year of that particular
Mm.
author. And then do I donate them back to the library
You-
to be shared?
You could do it that way,
Okay.
or the library can purchase it, the titles at like our library
Okay,
cost rate, yeah, because we
okay.
get a little bit of a discount.
Okay.
But either way, yeah, yeah. We.
Winter's coming, I read.
Yeah. And then I think the last thing is just a list of our upcoming programs for September. Sadly enough, this was the first month since we started the puzzle competition that nobody came. So that was kind of weird. Hopefully people will come next year. I mean, next month, but
It was right after Labor Day.
it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
In school, that's.
And school started.
Yeah.
Couple challenges.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
So if I could write, Caroline was thanked for her work, report accepted as submitted.
yes,
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
the cryptocurrency,
yes.
what is that?
So it's just gonna be like a pretty informal discussion about like what cryptocurrency is, like if it's good to get it, if it's not good to get it, like it'll just be like, I don't know if you've come to any of David Eric's other, like he usually
Pretty
does the
good.
frauds and scams
Yeah.
stuff for us. But yeah, it's just kind of a nice conversational program to learn more about it. Yeah. Should be interesting.
Is on tab for.
Okay.
It's,
Building. report? Is that you?
I forgot to ask you yesterday
says-
about anything.
It says carpeting update and paving and tree work. Can you guys start?
I mean, the shed has carpet in it, so
The
that's
shed's-
great.
But the carpet is a library, since we still have to obviously pick. the
Yeah,
stuff
we just need to decide on a color and then schedule a time in the winter
Right, so.
where
Oh,
we can
that's what I
close
suggested
for
that-
like, yeah,
maybe
Linda.
Between Christmas and New Year's that week.
Good
Oh,
idea.
yeah, that's right.
But gotta get it done
You'd
soon then,
like to have
guys.
That time off too.
Well,
You
I
would have to
will
make-
have to supervise a little bit, but
Just let them know.
I mean, if I don't have to do like regular
Yeah.
stuff, that would be fine.
If you can get
So,
them on on the schedule.
They were fairly open for the winter time. I don't know where it'll fall between the holidays, but
Yes.
So what you wanna do is pick something, right, that's pretty neutral, but in the neutral tones like browns, and so it doesn't look so bad, and it can match with the yellow of the walls or the cream color walls. You're not gonna paint the walls bright blue or anything like that in the future, so.
not this year.
Well, yeah, usually, I was just thinking about this, when it's kind of painted now, it looks yellowish. It could be a
Right.
beige too.
And
It could have been cream at one point.
And I think that I got most everybody's like suggestions. I forgot the carpet samples
Oh,
today.
it's okay,
Um,
really.
but I can look and see if everybody liked the same one, or we can figure that out later, but.
I'll give you my proxy.
Okay.
So you are.
I think you'll be
in touch
fine,
with the-
but-
Yeah, I can reach out to them.
Okay, and see if they could do it
Do-
that way.
Okay, so let's see,
Christmas
carpeting
and New
update would like,
Year's,
Just seems like it'd be a
targeting-
good time to close.
And I can look at the calendar too and find like a
Week.
backup
between,
or like a second choice
Right.
kind of
yeah,
week.
between Christmas and New Year's, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question about the shed and electricity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's an old business. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
So-
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, yeah, I see that. All right. Capital improvements, carpets.
How about paving and the tree work up?
Oh,
under
yeah.
building report?
That, oh, I don't know.
Paving, yeah, the town should do that.
Well, I have heard nothing about paving. There was some tree work done. There was at least one tree totally cut down. I think it was mostly dead. But I couldn't tell if any of the dead limbs had been cut from other trees or not.
So tree
But
work,
somebody, yes, maybe in progress.
paving to be
Sick.
Yeah,
That's kind of out of our hands,
The page.
yeah, that would be
Oh,
that's
a
a select
town.
board thing.
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
doing and paying for it.
And we've been talking about that for a long time, so maybe we're gonna get on the list one of these days. It's my message.
Okay, is that it, Caroline?
Yes, yes, I forgot that I had that other stuff on the librarian's report.
I'm gonna take my comment
All
away.
right, so yeah, we got that. Okay, old business update on new library signs.
We hit a small snafu. There was just a typo on the hour sign that Kenny had brought in. But, we got cleared from DigSafe today so that he can, like
Dig.
install the post. Yeah, so he can dig. And he's gonna try and come Monday evening to install the hour sign. It'll be on the right-hand side of the driveway, kind of before you pass the building. There's a stake in the ground, so,
Will it sort of be at an angle so people can.
I
read
think
it
so,
better?
yeah, yeah. And then we had, and then I think shortly after, he'll take down the big street sign and start work on that.
It's, And is he giving us any data? So, I mean, I was just so like, is he, once he takes, he's gonna install the new street sign or the hour sign is, I think I said, I might not have done this right. I said September 8th. I don't know what that Monday is, but it's called.
I think you're right.
Figure that out. Street sign removal shortly thereafter, you know, for work.
Yeah.
Give us any time, but approximate time we might get it back up yet. I mean,
I wanna say it was a month or less.
okay. we'll just
I
put in
mean-
General there. so that's for approximate
Oh.
time, I'll say 60, 90 days. Is that reasonable? with them?
Sure.
I'm just.
I
making-
would imagine it would be under that, but yeah,
completion. Just trying to keep it completion.
yeah.
I was thinking about it.
He knows the importance of having a big sign out front, so
Get it done.
I
before
don't expect him
cold
to,
weather, yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't want cold. 60 to 90 days. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Report on grand opening the shed. So,
Yeah, it was great. Sorry, I forgot it was on the agenda too. Update on plaques,
Could I ask
Oh,
one thing
yeah.
about the shed, just because it, and I realized I had been out of pocket pretty much in the last, since June with my back, like,
mm,
it surprised me that we're having the opening, and I probably should have known better, but just because it was a holiday weekend. it
Oh.
Kind of like was, you know, I know lots of people had company, like I had it,
mhm.
so that would just be kind of a little bit of a flag, and then maybe you guys decided that was the best weekend for all of that.
Well, we had sent out emails, I think,
Yeah, I probably missed those.
a month out at least, like, as I feel like it was pretty close after we got the carpet in.
Yeah.
But I had sent,
remember
think
Ben saying,
two
I thought it was
emails
done,
out.
yeah.
But it turned out to be a really busy, like, outside of the 10 people we had, there was 40+ people
Just showed
that
up.
came
yeah.
through,
No, that was-
so,
Yeah,
which
a lot
was
of people
great.
that I saw, they were glad because it was a rainy day, there
Yeah.
was nothing else to do.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
complaining about it, I just, you know, I felt. Yeah, it's all right.
well, and it seemed to make sense to use the holiday as an opening period because so many people will be around.
Yeah.
And kind of end of summer kickoff.
Be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I know we're gonna try to get it done before the summer people left. so-
yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, the plaques. I haven't done anything with the plaques because I didn't know. I didn't know if we wanted to stick with like a plaque where we could add things. But also I didn't know if it made more sense to wait until we have like more of a concrete fundraising campaign, whatever set up. Because neither of the large donations that we got were necessarily for the shed. They were just for general use, so I don't know if it would make sense to start the donation plaque with those donations. Or we just have a general donation plaque when we have like a fundraising committee or something set up. Or a fundraising campaign, like I know that's like
I
Helen's
have an opinion
brainchild.
about this, and I think
Yeah.
Helen would have say the same thing, the same thing, which is. We need to spend the time, we should spend the time, I know she wanted to do it like this winter.
Yeah,
And thinking about fundraising, how
Yeah.
we do this, because once you do something, it's hard to take it back.
yeah,
Like, you don't put up you know, plaque where if you give, I don't know, $100, you get your name, you want to be careful about such
Yeah,
things, or
yeah.
not, depending on what the committee wants to do, but I really would think that we'd want a committee
Yeah.
or some people to formulate our policy and plan, or you can get sideways with people who donate, I think, quickly.
and
And not with saying
Yeah.
that people that have given big donations, we need to figure out
Yeah.
a way to honor them.
well, and I think, so the other half of my thought process with this was that maybe we dedicate the shed to the camps.
Yeah.
And we can have a special plaque that says, they had a love of books, they had a love of community. Diane wanted to have a picture of them up in it, so maybe that's an option
it's-
for the shed, but I don't know.
It's beautiful, but but what they gave us was.
And again,
much
that's,
more than the shed, and so
yeah.
maybe there's more rolled into it,
Yeah.
when I'm just talking.
Yeah.
Maybe when we do the outside plan next year, it gives us more of a,
Mm,
but anyway,
yeah.
I wouldn't go too far
So
down.
I wanted to kind of just wait on like finding out
Yep.
about the plaque stuff.
Okay.
And I think, I
Or
mean,
say for
I'd like to use Vermont Trophy and Awards. They're just down in Colchester and they're like, it's just right there. It's easy. So
And
there
is
won't
it
be a lot of prep.
high quality?
It is, yeah, the plaques that we have in the library now are through them. So,
I'm gonna say hold for formal fundraising discussion and process. Is that
Perfect.
reasonable?
yeah, absolutely. And then the electrical, I had gone over, everything that we wanted to have done in the shed with Tracy Jewry, the Public Works foreman, a couple months ago. And so I have been kind of waiting and waiting for a quote, and this week I emailed Carl and Tracy to say, you know, like, do you have a quote? We have some grant money still to spend, so that we can get it going. And Carl, suggested using another gentleman instead of Tracy, and, his reasoning was that he didn't want to have any conflict of interest.
I thought he was doing it as
Which
part of his
I-
work.
That's what I thought too. I thought it would be a town project done
Yes.
by a town
Why wouldn't it be
employee.
done as a town project?
I don't know. I didn't ask, I didn't press him any further, so.
I think we should. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what, when you said trade, I'm sorry, when you
Yeah.
said he was gonna do it, I thought, oh, great, the town's
Yeah.
gonna do this for a town building that they,
Yeah,
it
Yeah.
made good sense to me.
yeah,
Is Tracy
yeah,
also like an electrician?
yes,
Oh,
yes, yeah. So.
Is he gonna do it for free?
Well, there was, part of the discussion was that it would be him doing it as, you know, Tracy Jewelry Electric or as a town
Yeah, I think
project.
that's probably where the
But-
conflict is coming in.
Maybe.
He was doing it as a private.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe.
that's where the conflict is.
Well, who would know the answer to that? If
If you
it's
ask-
the town's gonna do it as part of the, as our, because we're a building at the town.
It was asked Tracy directly, just say.
No, I think we need to ask someone, I think
Correct.
we need to ask Corinne or someone, or.
I think.
And
we
the
ask
select
her,
board grant
or
first.
she will know who to ask if
Cause
it's
it
not
doesn't,
her.
yeah, cause I wouldn't have, we wouldn't have, I don't think we would have gone forward like this if we were
Yeah,
setting up a private contract with someone that's already employed by the, well, you know that.
yeah.
All right, so
But I did reach out to the gentleman that Carl suggested and left a message saying what we were looking to have done, but
Yeah, I really want, I really would hope that the town would support.
Yeah.
Unless there's no time and they said there's enough time for him to do it,
Mm.
and then,
yeah.
who was the name of the individual, do you know?
Kenny Hofflin,
Oh, okay. Is he, I think I know him. Yeah, Kenny.
it was a
Which
518 number, or Hofflin, yeah,
he does work for us.
Hough.
To Corinne?
Oh, okay.
He does a lot.
I think if Carl recommended somebody, it'd be really good.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
If you recommend Corinne.
well, that's-
So we're kind of on pause with that for now. I mean, if it's a sunny day, the shed is okay lit, but like on
We just need to,
Saturday.
we need
it
to get
was-
this done.
For
quickly, 'cause
now,
I
it's
know.
got-
you know, I've said this before, I don't mind just buying those, just like those.
Yeah.
lights.
Or, I mean, we can run an extension cord with a lamp out there if we have to, but I
don't
mean,
worry about
we're not
Don't
there
do that,
yet,
yeah.
so.
Extension cord.
Much go for sure.
I still think it would be nice where that small table is there
Mm.
to put a chair
Yeah,
in, so that people
Mm.
could sit and.
Well, I'm gonna get,
Work by town.
do you want us to pause for a second, Angie?
No, go right ahead.
Okay.
I'm talking to myself.
I wanna get like a mat for people to wipe their feet off when they come in. And then we have a stool in the library that is on wheels, but when you sit or stand on it, it goes down and it doesn't roll. So I think I'd like to get something like that, that folks can move around. Or even two of those, one on each side of the table. And I mean, we can put a chair in there, but it's not really a reading room, it's, you know.
Yeah,
like, But if we had a stool or something that could be easily moved around,
You want him to get in and out of there pretty quickly, actually. If you want to buy stuff.
yeah.
there was a woman yesterday came and she's like, I wish there was a chair in there, I would have sat in there, and that's the only, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sit it more, pick out a book and buy it and read.
Well, and they can come inside, they can come inside to read, or they can sit outside and read. but-
Because it's not that kind of a place, you know, it really
Yeah.
isn't. It's not
It's not a
heated,
reading
not
room.
Ventilated really, and I mean, it's not a reading room, although it's
Yeah.
beautiful. You want to do that, but it's not. You want to go pick a book and go to the library.
See, I was gonna make suggestions, I wanted to stop.
I know.
And I just no, I wouldn't put, and I didn't think, because I was typing, too busy
Mm.
typing, no wheels on any carts or anything. I mean,
Yeah, the wheels.
on the benches, stores, because that's a risk waiting to happen.
Liability.
Yeah.
That's it. Old parts like me. Lots. That wasn't recorded, was
Yeah,
it?
so we want to just by looking it up.
Well, you want the.
Well, there's lots of other
But it's
places they
not-
can
it's not-
sit.
it's not-
That's true,
it's
they
not-
can
It
come
hasn't,
whenever.
nor was the basement set up as reading room. nor
That's
was
true.
the
No,
Town.
but this is different than this. I mean, I'm not saying that.
No, it
just
is.
Because I don't.
No, it
do
is.
That
No, it
it's
is.
gonna happen,
Yeah, no,
but.
it is, but it isn't. I mean, it's still an ancillary, yeah, it's fine, I get it. I can get really bossy, I don't mean to do that, I'm sorry. Request to the
Second, aye.
town clerk to clarify on work by public works versus private contractor for
So
electricity.
are you gonna check with Corinne to see about this conflict of interest?
I can, unless anybody else wants to do it.
Unless we think that this guy, what's
I-
his name, Kenny?
Kenny, yeah, he's good. I mean, he's busy. He's a busy guy, but I could also, offer for myself.
Here, no, wait, here's what I think, I think we should ask that, I'm happy to ask Corinne that question.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because just so we know in the future and that we don't go, because then we're gonna have to get 2 quotes,
yeah.
or maybe
Yes,
3.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
if
And I
it's
know-
a certain amount of money, I hope it's not $3,000 or more. No, I don't know.
Let's
I don't know
do-
either, I
But-
hope not either.
Should we wait then and ask?
Well, what's tomorrow, Friday? I have to take my dog to back, but then I'll call. Okay,
They're only
Okay.
open until noon. tomorrow.
Procurement
They're
process
only always on noon, so.
talks about
Oh,
conflict of interest right here.
Yeah, so what do we want to find out what, if you would be working on behalf of the town?
Here's our question, if we have an electrical update that we need to do in a building, but in the library, do we
Right, I
do,
mean,
is that update for electrical? Can electrical work be done by the town on behalf of the building, or do we have to fund that ourselves?
Could you email it, Corinne?
I could,
well,
And then she would email you back
I
and when
could
you got.
copy
home-
everybody,
Right,
then
and
we
in
can
the afternoon,
document it.
you'd have the answer.
Angie to emails.
how's electrical working?
I don't know. Like, I
Mine
don't know
hasn't
that
been
it's ever been,
Yeah, this is.
I don't.
And
Yeah.
I wouldn't suspect that we would be able to hire Tracy as a private contractor to
Right.
do the work.
Right.
Because there should be a conflict. Well, I don't know if there is or not. She's reading the document. now.
Mhm.
We know.
Oh, so we'll do that first.
Okay. I'm not caught up, so thank you all so much.
Okay, so we are now at new business.
Yeah.
And it seems that some of us have not read these policies, so I would like to suggest that we put it on, I guess then it would have to become old business for October.
I think so.
But we
Policy received and we'll continue discussion and
make sure that everybody knows to read them before the.
policy received.
It's kind of put this, I received some attachments, the ones from Dawn, but they were very short. One was on payroll,
This kind of,
and one was mail records management.
I didn't see the
But
payroll.
it wasn't this, it wasn't this.
I don't remember getting to see
This
this,
is,
that
it was some.
doesn't necessarily mean I didn't get it.
in October.
Okay. So is everyone in agreement with that when you
Yep.
put it on?
All
Okay,
right,
good.
agenda.
All right. The budget report.
So Carolyn and I are going to meet this
Week?
Thursday.
Yeah,
This
next,
week. Coming
next
up
week, yeah.
on Thursday to go through the budget, what we think. And I need to find out what are some of the assumptions that the town, we need to build into it, or do we just build a flat budget with no inflation factors like salary increases and things like that? So and we'll send out our proposed budget. I guess the only thing, we want to make sure, because we want to have time between our meeting and October, when we need to submit at the end of October. Do we have time for everyone to review it, if we have to add anything or make any changes? So she and I'll meet, we'll put together a quick draft, I guess we'll call it draft 1.
Right,
And
yeah.
then we can send it out via Gmail or email. And then people can start reviewing it and
Okay.
then when we meet, if we have questions or maybe we can have questions. Again, I don't know about the email. Can
Oh,
we-
yeah.
No,
we
we can't have.
we
a-
can't-
No, but you
We
can
could
bring your
probably set
questions to the
another
next
at
meeting.
least Tentatively in September because, or, sorry. Or the
October.
October, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
You, Ann.
so that's, so I
Discussion.
did, I did print it out and. I've printed out the budget for the current year, I have it here, so that would be things that, there's some things in here we'd have to decide, like we have major projects, we've got a budget in there, are we gonna need that budget to carry it forward? I would say yes, I wouldn't want to not budget that, if, in case something unforeseen crops up,
Yeah.
you need to have some wiggle room in there.
Yeah.
And Courtney's salary was raised last year and we knew that that wasn't budgeted, but
Yep.
next year.
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Right.
And we'll decide if she was gonna get another raise.
I think so, yeah,
Yeah, because we budgeted for it, so.
right.
And what's this, yeah, the computer software, I guess we'll have to. I mean, is that what it costs us now, $1,500 for the year?
That's what we had planned for last time we did the budget, yeah.
But that's what I think, because we've already used up almost half.
Right, but that's a lot of things that we're paying our annual bills on,
Okay,
so we won't get,
okay,
yeah,
so this doesn't feel like we're gonna go over in that category, or at least not enormously.
it should not enormously, no.
May I ask, that since we probably will spend the hour in our whatever Monty was in the first meeting, not supposed to talking about regular business, that we go forward and begin to pick a date for the budget review meeting.
Mhm.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Because I think we're not, it's not gonna be long enough to talk about it.
Yeah,
Just because there's that with the policy.
Mhm.
Let's talk about the policies. No, I don't know, Jen, is that sounds?
Yeah, I'm just thinking though that my Thursdays are taken up with other.
well, we'll
things.
have to look at the community hall calendar, we probably won't be able to meet on a Thursday.
What I'm thinking, because I would like to be at the budget discussion, if we had the budget discussion at the October meeting and then scheduled another meeting to talk about whatever else is on the agenda. And then if I have to miss
Yeah,
that meeting, that would be.
Maybe we do the policies thing
Yeah, it's fine.
in November instead of
Maybe.
October.
I just think we need more than one meeting, however you want to do it. So I'll write
Yeah.
that in there.
Yeah, I mean, if
Especially
it's
budget
not on a
stuff.
Thursday, I'm much more flexible.
Right.
So,
Let's see, recommendation, yeah, I'll fix this. Choose, we regularly schedule. Regularly scheduled, regularly scheduled. Make it spelled like it'd be so much better, regularly scheduled.
is there somebody who meets here after us on Thursdays?
We
I
don't
don't-
have time.
Think so?
Because I'm thinking another thought is that we
Yeah,
could get
I
a couple of
think
pizzas
so.
and
I
just
mean-
have a 2-hour, 3-hour meeting.
Right,
the
yeah.
schedule. And you know what I might do is.
You got it, you get all.
You know, what I want to do is detail sort of like by
Maybe they donate the pizza.
detailed expense as best I can.
Did you
You'll
get any
approve,
pizza?
got it.
Yeah.
With
Like,
budget
did you
presentation.
get pizza when on Saturday?
And we were talking,
Oh, no.
about,
they
is there
did,
anything
they
on
did.
capital
Yeah, I
that
haven't, but-
would impact our operating budget? To make sure that there's nothing in the capital that's gonna impact our operating. Mind you, we're thinking, I have a
Make
hard
that
time
better.
thinking that far
No,
ahead.
you don't.
So, all right, how are we going to decide about the second meeting in October?
We're gonna try to make it, set on a meeting now, it's not a date now,
Well, we don't know.
We have to
when
look at the
we-
calendar.
we-
Yeah.
We can talk with,
but the next regular meeting will be. The,
Actually. Oh, I won't be here on the second. So. Have your regular meeting on the second.
I'm telling you, for hours. I know.
no, they should just.
Sorry, just realized that. And
Okay.
there's a high school reunion in Virginia.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
third.
that's not to be missed, my dear. That's good for
Oh,
you. My 50th is coming up, like some of us haven't gone.
Yeah.
Roberta and I can review and discuss the need for discuss, okay.
Okay.
And request and recommend. Request,
but correct me if I'm wrong, you and I can meet.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
one, so we can do everything
Yeah.
well in advance and just,
The Vernon County Review, I'd
Yeah.
recommend a second meeting in October too.
It's just two or more board members can't communicate.
right,
Unless there's a
Okay.
meeting, but yes, you can communicate with Karen.
okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure, trying to follow those
I
meeting
know,
rules.
That's good, that's good. Okay, are there any communications that is received? No, no communications, okay. Then I move that we end this meeting and go into executive session to
Yeah.
discuss the library and
Let's see,
evaluation
move
and
into
salary
executive
actions.
session.
Do I have a motion? Roberta?
Promotion, we
Second.
end this meeting, go into executive
Okay,
session.
thank you.
Time is
So,
5:44.
Okay, I'm good to end it?
yeah, good
Okay.
to end it. I'm gonna unplug it
There we
right here.
go.